All right, well, today I totally forgot to vlog it all, but still getting used to it, still practicing. Came in early, we worked on the T-Rex for a little bit, and we're almost done with it. We still have some time left. They said we can have it till next week. And Matt helped me. We finished up a few other cars that we had to get to the dealership today. And I wasn't planning on doing any vlogging though, because I was just so busy today. But Tesla decided to drop our car off. So I'm pretty pumped today. So we're getting our Tesla today. That's gonna be our shop car. We're gonna end up trying to Turo that car. And then we also might look into having an option if you have your car with us for like a week or something like that, that we can have it offered as a super cheap rental fee to just take it. Or we don't even know. We might even just build it into the price. That way you have a Tesla that you can drop yours off with and take ours. But gotta look at insurances and things like that and how we gotta do that properly. So, but my wife already has the car. They just dropped it in the driveway. So I'm gonna head home. I cut some tint out just so I can do it in my garage. I know we usually tell people that we don't like to do it that way, but I can't ride around with no tint. So if it looks like crap from doing it in my garage, I can have the guys here replace and remove it. Matt and Ash over here are gonna finish up this truck, so we don't have to worry about that. And then all the cars are done and delivered for the day. We had a few drop off. We have a white one that's going from gloss to a matte finish, so that's gonna be really cool. We'll show you kind of like how that process is and how it goes next week. But enough about the shop. I'm gonna hit the road, go check out the new car, show you the Tesla. Like I said, I think earlier, they did forget the keys, couple little things already. Stressed me out like crazy this morning because I'm getting these random text reminders like, hey, we need you to schedule, we need you to do this and that so you can grab your Tesla. But I couldn't actually get the app to work to schedule to pick up my Tesla. So I calling numbers, stopping by the one over here in Tempe. They referred me to the one in Glendale. Somebody finally called me and then finally got it all sorted out, because in one of the text messages it says if we wouldn't have gotten it sorted out, they were just going to give my car to the next person in line, which I don't feel like waiting for another one, because we have some plans to see how this one goes. So we'll see. We're going to go check it out, see what it looks like officially, straight from the dealership. They did not wash it because it was going to be a couple days, because we just had a big dust storm here, so their detail crew is completely backed up, and I'm the most impatient person with anything, so I wanted my car, and we have detailers here. We'll get it detailed, we'll get it looking shiny. So show you guys what it looks like when we get home. All right guys, well, just literally pulling into the neighborhood. Forgive the bouncy camera though, but I don't have all the right setup yet. I'm pretty excited about getting home and checking out the Tesla. It's kind of funny when you get something new though, you always think about all the stuff you gotta do. Like right now I gotta throw a tint on it because I can't have anyone see me when I'm driving, like falling pick my nose or something. Or like just the small things, like the garage door opener, or just all the settings that you have to swap over to your new car. It's almost like even getting a new phone nowadays. You have to swap pretty much everything over. But I just figured I would try and think about all the stuff that I had to get done. So we'll see it. We're pulling in the neighborhood now and get some stuff done. So I just got home. You can hear it's already running. The wife and kids have been kind of farting around and playing in it. We just looked at it. But that's the new Tesla. So pretty excited. We moved some of the cars around. As you can see, it's going to save us some gas because that's one of our gas guzzlers, and so is that one. So this is going to take over what that little Prius does. But I already find myself looking on YouTube because I can't figure out how to get my garage door open down there. So I'm going to do my research, probably fart with this car all night. But first off, we're going to pull it in and we're going to tint the side windows so that we can drive it tonight and go grab dinner. All right, so I just did my walk around, but I'm pretty stoked on the fit and finish. A lot of these Teslas, we see a ton of issues with at my shop that alignments are off, paint nibs, dirt nibs, but we've really seen it pick up now and get a lot better. But the red ones still tend to be, I think, the worst. But as you can see, our headlight gap is good. The hood gap is good. But for my style, we just went, I'm a very conservative person. We went with the standard range. But I do like it to look good too. And for only just a couple miles difference, I went with the upgraded wheels. Black interior, just because I've noticed when we tint the ones with white interior that they reflect a lot off the tint, and I like my tint to be super dark. As you can see, my truck is pretty much just 15% all the way around with a 45% windshield, and we don't get a ton of reflections in there because the interior color is not super light. It's the tan interior, but the black one looks good. I had one of our friends that had the white one that we limoed with the white interior, and you could really see those door panels, the white trim that would reflect. But overall, I have to say I'm super happy with how this one came. So far, I haven't noticed anything yet, but trunk gap alignment, everything looks good. Everything in here, you know, that's usually where they're off. Right there is the trim, but super happy. They did a bang up job even for having a dust storm last night, and they told me they weren't going to wash it. It's pretty clean. So we just got to get the charging figured out here. I do have a charger waiting to get installed at the shop, but I don't know if I'm going to put one in the house or not yet. We got to figure out where we're going to charge it. But this car is definitely awesome. We're very excited, and especially to start doing some road trips in it. All right, now we're going to tint some of the windows. This isn't where I normally do it, so I'm gonna do it the best I can, but we are going to get just these side doors so nobody can see us. I'm doing 15% on the front, which is not legal, and then 15% on the rear half. All right, so you can see in the garage, not tinted yet, 15%. You can still see in, especially because the other side's not tinted yet, and we haven't tinted the back window, but when it comes together, it's going to give you a lot of privacy, and you'll see very soft silhouettes. It's not going to be completely blacked out, so we'll still be able to see out of it. So I'm going to finish this up. I'll pop back in later tonight, let you know what I think and all the stuff that I had to do on the first day just to get this thing to where I can drive it. All right, so we're on our first little road trip here. Wife got in the car.
Hey.
We got little Ken's. We put the car seat in. Funniest thing that I never noticed, well, I just felt really goofy. I like put my camera down because that guy was walking by. But on all of our vehicles, when we go to Culver's, because we really like it here, I usually have to put this on the door handle. The girl looked kind of a little confused on where to put it. So I just thought that was kind of funny. But this thing is pretty fun. I mean, even for being the standard range, which I'd call the cheaper economy range, it's pretty quick, right? Yeah, a little bit. It's not so fast off the line. It's just like when you're already kind of going and then you get into it, it like pushes you back a little bit more. Definitely better than the Prius. All right, guys, it's been a fun afternoon. Got little Ken's here. This car has been definitely interesting to learn. It's been fun kind of trying to figure it out, drive it. Electric vehicles are totally different. My kids bounce them all around. But yeah, I'm going to mess around tonight, try and figure out the garage door opener. I got to run an update because the car did not come updated. It already needs an update. And we have a really slow charging unit because we don't have one. So we're just going to be plugging it into the wall. So we've kicked, can you chill? We've kicked Mom's car out for the weekend. So we're going to let this thing charge up. She's a little hesitant, because we've been talking about stuff we're going to do with it, which is Turo, rental stuff eventually like that. But we're going to have fun and probably go to Havasu, do some trips with it. But we'll see if we can fit. We're a bigger family, so, well, not really, but it's just us and a 3-year-old, which requires a lot of stuff. So that little trunk front and rear, we don't know if it's going to work or not. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to mess around with this thing tonight, hang out with my kid. And then we'll keep you guys updated and see how this thing does.